All right, y'all. So as always, we are back with another long-term bullish video, but honestly, in the short term, we could see some turbulence. This might not be as bullish. I won't say bearish, but it could kind of be a neutral time we get here, which is actually, if it's not good, it's bad in the crypto community. So a lot of people might see it as bearish, start footing and things like that. So, but this is just a potential possible outcome based on what the charts is saying. So we are going to be going over that. As you can see, we are in the red. Not too much is going on right now. It's not looking, it's not looking crazy, but some important things has happened. So yeah, we're going to be going over those things that's happened and how I think that it'll impact things and where do I think we're going from here. So yeah, we're going to dive into all that. I know people want real information about what's happening. So every single thing is not going to be about the good and just straight good. But overall, I'm going to always paint the big picture of where Toshi is still positioned because that's the focus. I know a lot of people are looking to make money in the shortest term possible, but we're looking to make sure that Toshi's positioning holds and Coinbase's positioning holds because that is what's key. I want billions of people onboarded into a chain that I am holding the top project on that chain. That is what I want. So as long as that positioning is secure, I don't care what type of noise everybody is bringing up. That's all that matters. The fact that Toshi is aligned where it is, and I know Coinbase's goal is to bring in billions of people. So billions of people is going to have eyes on what I'm holding. That's all I care about. That's all I care about at all. So let's get it. That being said, look at this. So my man says, CZ, please list Toshi on Binance ASAP. So I love these posts in terms of engagement. I love to see the engagement in the community and the fact that people are constantly, tweeting at them. But truthfully, this isn't something that I want. Not right now. I want anything but for Binance to list Toshi right now because Toshi trying to go against a market this volatile, a market this, this unstable. I don't want to see Toshi sitting here trying to fight an uphill battle. I want Toshi to get listed when the market is stabilized and the market is back on an upward trend. I want it to add on to the reasons that Toshi is going up. I don't want it to sit here and be listed during a bear, like during a down moment or a moment where it's just really sitting or kind of just trading sideways. Yeah, I feel like that'll be a waste of a catalyst in this particular situation. I feel like that, so all the other exchanges, I feel like those other exchanges being listed there, I feel like that was fine. That was fine because it established Toshi as, it established the legitimacy and placing of Toshi. And then it also allowed whales, especially whales aligned with the United States government, to be onboarded in and to secretly be buying and slowly start buying in. We want those on-ramps for people who want to buy Toshi and want to come in with serious money. We want them to be able to come in and start buying. But every single catalyst we don't have to use up during the middle of when the market isn't doing too hot. So some catalysts we want to save, in my opinion, and this is one of those catalysts. I would not want to see Toshi listed right now for that reason. So hopefully that doesn't happen because I would hate to see Toshi fighting an uphill battle when this could be a catalyst. Like Toshi could already be blowing up and going parabolic. Then we get a Binance listing and that shoots it up even more. Like that's what I would more so want to be, looking. That's what I would want to see. Because if we hit some crazy milestone like $1 billion and then a Binance listing comes, we out of there, bro. If we hit like $1 billion market cap, then a Binance listing, I feel like a Binance listing at $1 billion market cap is almost an instant 5 billion. But hey, that's just my viewpoint. But next, check it out. Bullish monthly close for Ethereum. We went into this a little bit in a previous video, but I want to really break this down. We experienced the largest liquidation event in history and the worst sentiment since the bear market bottom. And Ethereum has held beautiful structure here. We could range in this new channel for channel between $3,500 and $4,900 for a few more months. So be prepared for that. So check it out. As you can see, it looks like he's talking about the fact that we could range here in this channel right now. So what he's saying is that Ethereum itself is not looking necessarily bullish or anything. It's looking like it's going to, kind of stay within this range going here before a move up. So that being said, if Ethereum is not moving up, if Ethereum is not bullish, if Ethereum isn't going anywhere, then more than likely altcoins is not going to go anywhere either. So we're going to be trading sideways in a certain range if this turns out, if this technical, not well, this the technical analysis is true, but if this turns out to be the result of what it and what it actually means, if this is what it means, then yeah, the whole market is going to be sideways for a bit, and we're not going to see much positive price action and explosions unless there's exchange listings and things like that, which, like I said, I don't want those right now. But this, for me, this is bullish because I have time to accumulate more. So I'm very happy with this if this is the case. If it's not, I would still be happy to get the gains on what I have invested, but I really want to position a lot better than I am right now even. I feel like this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. It's clear as day for me to see. And throughout my own videos, me looking up this information, me seeing the position that it's in, me seeing the world transform exactly into what we know that it's supposed to transform into, if it's going to align with Toshi going to the top, me seeing every single fundamental in position and push position in Toshi where it needs to, yeah, it makes me want even more Toshi. So I do want to, you know, fix my positioning, get a lot more in my positioning. Like, I already like my position. Like, I'm good, but I want to be even better. So yeah, but we have huge liquidity tailwinds on the horizon, and altcoins have always flourished in high liquidity environments. I just don't see a scenario in which Ethereum flips bearish here after this close. And with everything we have ahead, I expect new highs by year end. That is my base case. So yeah, he's saying he's expecting new highs by year's end, which means by year's end is more than likely when Toshi will start back moving in a bullish, in a more bullish pattern. But that leads to this. Looks like it's broken its bullish trend line. Looking to scoop some cheaper coins if it goes lower. So as you can see, and Toshi could go lower. If Ethereum is trading sideways, it's not uncommon for Toshi to maybe go back down and retest some lower levels. So that's going to be something that people don't like to see if that is how this plays out. Or Toshi could hold strong and accumulate. Some catalyst could push Toshi up and we can go sideways in a higher zone or at this zone. So yeah, I mean, you never know, but it looks like we have broke outside of this bullish, you know, that bullish trend line, and now we are going sideways, which kind of aligns with what we saw with Ethereum. So yeah, so this is, I guess this is the new norm for Toshi. Let's actually look at it ourselves. Let's see if the trend line is gone. Let's see if the trend line is indeed out of there. Okay, so this, yeah, that looks like that trend line is pretty much gone. Let's go from here. I don't do this, by the way, so yeah, bear with me. Yeah, I don't do this, but I don't know, I mean, still kind of intact a little bit, depending on how you put it, how you place the trend line, I guess. You can still finesse it a little bit. But yeah, like I said, I don't do this. So let's go to the monthly. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Yeah, so on the monthly, it closed right here. So we could actually, it closed on a monthly. This looks kind of not, it looked like it's not going to be a great month if I had to go based on this. I'm not a technical analysis guy, but it looks like we could, you know, go back down maybe towards even here, like to go back down towards this area and maybe bounce off of this and look for more movement up, or maybe stay in this range and in this area. And this could, for this month, we could kind of stay in this range, in a certain range, and it goes back up and shows a reversal heading back the other way. So yeah, something like that, man. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not a technical analysis guy. So all I know is very basics. So I'm thinking right now we stay here, and then this kind of stays around here maybe, and then we go up. But yeah, that's not what I do. That is not my lane. I'll leave that to the professionals. But the whole point is, we did break trend. It looks like we broke out of the bullish trend cycle that we have been in. So now it's looking more like we're going to go sideways or potentially go down. So yeah, I'm looking to pick up some more Toshi. Hopefully I'm right about the fact that we're going to stay sideways or go down, because I would like to get more, or there's always opportunity that something happens where we go up. So there's that. Like, you know, if they could, honestly, the higher ups could just be making the charts look this bad and look like this in order to catch everybody off guard and do something completely off any trend and blow up the market. So yeah, I mean, who knows? We never know what's going on. Then we have this. The crypto market is on the verge of explosion. The greatest wealth transfer in history is on its way. Market makers have mastered the art of breaking cycles, creating exhaustion and shaking out retail investors. Honest history is being written right before our eyes. Toshi is as the leading cat meme coin, and crypto is ready to F its way up to the moon. 40 billion is a powerful vision shared by the most resilient community, aka Toshi on Base. So as you can see, my man's is explaining the game. This is what market makers do. So even though the charts are saying what the charts are saying, at the end of the day, we know that anything can happen. And this is why I don't go based off of technical analysis. I go based off the facts. The fact of the matter is, with all the catalysts we've seen this year, Toshi is still positioned very, very bullishly. So I would rather stack up and load up more. But I mean, sadly, it probably won't see the gains. It's looking like we won't see certain gains in the shortest amount of time. So it would have to come throughout. And like we said, like if you haven't watched the videos, I've been hearing that this bull run is probably going to extend into Q2 of 2026. So we have 2 months remaining in this year where this bull run, 1 month remaining in this year. And then we have 1 more month, we have 2 months remaining in this year, this month and then next month. And then we have, a few months into the new year where we're still expecting bullish price action. So yeah, man, things is going to get crazy, man. Things is going to get crazy. There's going to be even more bearish people. But look at this. We still have this going on. This tells you the position, because no matter how red the market get, look at what's happening. I'm telling you, Appster is Toshi 2.0. So look at this. My guy's trying to use Toshi to shield his Appster. The face of base went parabolic after its 90% decline, and I confidently believe Appster, the face of abstract, will do the same. So as you can see, my man is using this. Look at Toshi. So this automatically means what I'm holding is going to do the same thing Toshi did. Not talking about all the levels of alignment Toshi has with the government and all this other stuff. He's completely ignoring all of that, and he's painting his own narrative that he wants to paint based off of the trust me bro strategy. So I mean, hey, I guess, but Toshi has every reason to actually go up. Things like this, it's just people shilling you what they need to shill you, because they're more than likely went heavy into something. So yeah, it's less likely to actually be anything real, and more likely to, just be somebody using the Toshi community for clout and views. So yeah, let's get it. Check this out. Toshi speed short animation. Made a short Toshi cartoon for the Toshi community. Watch to the end and feel the vibes. Let me know if you guys like it. Credit the Matrix Reloaded. Yeah, let's see. Look at this. Look at the graphics in this. And would Toshi not make a good character in a racing game? Like, I would love to see Toshi in a racing game. This would actually be fire. Seeing Toshi race around the city. Yeah, that's fire. This is fire. So yeah, as you can see, the community is still putting this type of artwork out, putting this type of quality out. This is fantastic. This is amazing work, and you still see the Toshi community very bright, vibrant, and bright right now. During these dark times and down times, too many words with these right there. During these down times and dark times, you can see the community is still trying to hold together. So and it's still holding strong. And it honestly, it's really not like, you have to understand, the majority of the Toshi community been here holding for the last 2 years. So at the point where people have been here since damn near the beginning, just chilling, going down is not something that we all are new to. Now I understand that there's people still in this community who bought at the top. Yeah, it's gonna hurt for a lot of y'all. It's gonna hurt for a lot of y'all, especially if you bought at the top. But this is why we dollar cost average in these situations, because you can sit here and wait and then take forever to get back to where you came from, or you can double down and know and understand the value in doubling down on a project like Toshi, and you can put yourself in a better position to win. So yeah, we have that. Then just an idea on smaller time frames. 12 hours look ferociously bullish with multiple touches of its make or break trend line. So as you can see, another trader sees something completely different than the last trader. Looks like it's on the verge of yet another breakout to the upside, relief, bounce, if not a full reversal. So yeah, like this is another trader saying something completely different. So he's saying that this looks like it's on verge of a reversal. So at the point where he's saying that, like I said, this is why I don't do the technical analysis. I don't know which one of these guys are right. We broke a trend that one person made look bearish. Now another trader is saying that he sees a trend where this is still bullish. So yeah, this is This is the game of trading. Like, you see what you see in the charts. And as you can see, Toshi going to the moon. All this amazing Toshi artwork still happening. Like, so much Toshi artwork that's still amazing. As you can see here.
Que vive la fiesta, que vive el amor.
So as you can see, my man's is cultured. Toshi is a cultured cat, and he loves to celebrate. Today marks the end of Dia de los Muertos. So you know the blue cat had to take center stage. Yeah, I'm not trying to read that. So yeah, there we have it. As you can see, the community is still showing love. Bullish about Toshi. Nothing has really changed, to be honest. We're just here waiting. We're waiting to see what happens. At this point, I'm hoping that we go this month without too big of an explosion, so I can put my next check into Toshi. But yeah, we will see. We'll see how this turns out. So yeah, that being said, let me know how you all feel. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace out, fam.